Good morning and afternoon. It's Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific, and it is the finale of the Sharing Show. Welcome all, I'm Kane, and I'm joined with David, better known as the Workday Sharing Guy. Also joining us is Denise, Logan, and a special guest. Welcome to the Sharing Show.
Thank you, Kane. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about Zoom?
Absolutely not, Logan. I've been telling you about Zoom for 21 episodes now. Yeah, okay, just kidding. One more time for 2019. So please make sure that you interact with those on the show using the chat button, as you can see on the screen there. And if you click on it, you should be able to select all panelists and everyone. So make sure when you're chatting, everyone else can see it. So I think that's all that's left to do. And now I'm going to pass over to the rest of the crew for the next part of the show.
Thanks, Kane. We're going to start with our survey Kahoot this morning. So if you will open a browser and go to kahoot.it, you will be able to join us. Okay, our pin for this Kahoot is 5997883.
All right, that is a
7883.
Yeah. Look at that, 599,788.3. That last 3 was a 6. It would have been a message from outer space. $599,788.3. We've got a lot of Kahoots coming today.
This one's going to be pretty short. We only have 2 questions. How many episodes of the Sharing Show have you seen live? This is my first 2 to 5, 6 to 10, or 11 to 22.
And I guess people could put in the chat if they've come to all 22 live. I do not think anyone actually made it. Except for us, of course. Quite a lot actually made it more than 11.
How quickly can you press red? Fastest, this one is red. PDF, slow. Taking my time on this one.
Oh, PDF, pretty darn fast. We actually will get to see. Will we get to see the winner?
Yes.
Oh, a 3-way tie.
Thanks, Denise. What's next on the agenda?
Up next, we have David, the Sharing Guy.
All right. Hi, everybody. This is, of course, the final airing for 2019 of the Sharing Show. It is still true, though, that I am not an active Workday employee. I used to be a Workday employee back in 2007, September. Over 12 years, I've been focusing on Workday. I was employee 149. My views do not represent Workday. Share-a-thons and knowledge sharing is just a customer sharing movement. This is not training. I highly recommend the Workday training. I've added here to my disclaimer that I'm on a mission to help as many Workday customers as possible. Spread the word. When you tell others about the Sharing Show, make sure when they register that they mention your name as a referral. So I'm helping as many customers as possible. You could be doing the same. Also, coming in the first quarter of 2020, I'm going to continue doing these Calc Field workshops. You should know how to contact me. You've got email, myself, Denise, and LinkedIn also works.
Thanks, David. What do we have up next on the agenda?
Up next, we have Leslie from California with a Share-a-thon announcement.
Hi, I, like many of you, attended the open enrollment webinar, and during that webinar, a huge topic of discussion was ACA. So we're going to have an ACA Share-a-thon on February 5th, 12 p.m. Eastern, and more details will be posted on Community soon.
All right, Leslie, thank you. So there's a number of things I could say about that open enrollment share-a-thon. On the far right, you see all the email codes for those who had registered. In the middle, you see a picture that there were several topics people voted for, and it was basically a huge tie for first and second place. Every topic everyone wanted to discuss. On the bottom left, I'm showing on community. We actually took the chat because it was an incredibly active chat. And like Leslie said, a lot of people discussing or wanting to have an ACA share-a-thon in early 2020. So if you go off to community, you will see that entire chat listed. Only a little bit of it fit there in the picture.
Thanks, Leslie, for sharing. What's up next on the agenda?
All right, up next, we are going to do a practice Kahoot before our final Kahoots today. So go ahead back into kahoot.it and you will get a new. So the pen for this is 8610-265. So 8610-265.
Interesting. 8610-265. I like the way first. You said it first. 8610-265. Can't tell you how many times I have to enter a 6-digit code for banks and logins and changing passwords. This whole cloud thing.
All right, there's
From episode 1, Lynn showed her winning pick of each photo contest. I love Workday, Workday Winter Wonderland, Workday goes with me everywhere, or why I think Workday is cool.
I wonder how long they were sitting in the snow.
That's right, it was the I love Workday photo contest. In episode 1, the pick covers what words about Unconstrained Group? Do not use, can't touch this, don't change this, red pants rule.
There's a pick right there.
Can't touch this.
I think Sean Dart said that was hammer pants.
In episode 2, Tina mentioned the Workday experience is more like a what than a job? More like a challenge, an opportunity, a family, or more like a cattle drive? That's right, it's more like a family. In episode 3, Floyd recommends using favorites to help avoid stubbing your toe, banging your head against the wall. Is it to help avoid multi-level security issues or to help avoid mouse gymnastics?
This one I liked in particular. Not that many people got it right, but Floyd a few times mentioned mouse gymnastics.
In episode 12, Sheena shared a fun photo where her 2 sisters surprised her for lunch wearing the same outfit. Her 2 managers gave her a matching Workday jacket. Her 2 coworkers randomly arrived at work wearing the same outfit. Or her 2 subordinates insisted they enter the company doppelganger contest. That's right.
How did so many people get that right?
They remember. From episode 12, how many people picked the date Workday first crossed the $200 and a penny? None, exactly 1, several people. It depends on the daily close price.
That went by fast. A lot of people got that.
In episode 15, Andre explains what led to Godiva chocolates getting into EU Rising Keynote. emailed Workday and offered chocolates. He sat next to a Workday decision maker on the flight to USA Rising. He heard that Joe K loves chocolate.
Ran out of time. Sorry about that, Joe K. So chocolate after the indoor soccer game.
Sending Zoom chat messages to all participants and panelists makes me very happy, very busy reading chat messages, fly into the clouds, or want to wear a different colored shirt.
Interesting cloud you're on there, Logan.
That's right. Very happy on cloud 9.
Okay, well, congrats to those who made the podium. That was practice. Congrats to KT, Gretch, and Debbie T. They all get t-shirts though, right, Denise?
Yes.
Thanks everyone for playing. What do we have up next on our agenda?
Okay, up next, we're just going to do a quick review of our Workday Stock 201 challenge. So if you've been watching, we've been doing this challenge since Rising. We were picking the Workday stock again. It had dropped below 201, so we thought it would be a fun thing to do to give away another Apple Watch to the person who could guess. So we have a Sign Up Genius, and today, for anyone who's online with us, I will put the link to the Sign Up Genius in the chat, and you get one guess today.
Okay, so to be clear, you need to go in there and enter your guess today. And what Denise was talking about at Rising, you see this big drop in the middle of October. So it is an Apple Watch Series 5. We're all hoping that somebody wins it before the Series 6 comes out. The picture above shows a line across where it hit 200. And where it hit 200 and a penny for the first time, it went up and down several times. So there were several winners from the first one. Only one winner of this one. Now, anyone who joined the Movember team, the customer, alumni, and friends team, your name is over there on the right. You actually get 5 guesses. So thank you again to the 50 plus who joined that team. And I see Denise just put the link into the chat, but you're not going to want to miss. We have 3 more Kahoots coming up.
That's great. Thank you. And what do we have next on our agenda?
Up next, we want to thank everyone who has referred a friend.
Thank you, everyone. In particular, we'd like to thank Michael, Casey, Jeffrey, Amanda, Laura, Lisa, and Patty. They have referred more than one friend. So if you know anyone who wants to share and join our Workday community, please refer them to the sharing show.
So thank you everyone who has referred at least one person. Your name is up here. First name's only on the sharing show, except for those who are on the little podium for sharing and referring. We have your last initial, just so you know who you are.
And what do we have next on our agenda?
All right, up next, what we've all been looking forward to, our pizza party Kahoots. But first, let's have a word from our sponsors.
So thank you, Humanity. We have David to tell us a little bit.
Hello, everyone. This is David from Humanity. Humanity is happy to be a sponsor of the Sharing Show as usual. As Workday's approved software partner for hourly employee shift scheduling, we're delighted to offer the audience today some Christmas perks. And you'll get see a hint at the bottom left of your screen. So looking forward to the next event coming up.
Thanks, David. We would also like to thank Kane and Dovetail for their support. Kane?
Thank you, Logan. Yeah, it's been a wonderful year on the sharing show, and it's been incredibly enjoyable watching all the sharing happening. And as it says on the screen, so we're a HR help desk and case management provider, Workday Select partner. And we too loved David from Humanity's idea of the pizza party, so we wanted to do the same. So looking forward to who gets to be the winner of that today.
So there's total of 3 different pizza parties. I'm going to add one in there too. So I believe we've got 3, and there's the top only 1 per Kahoot. Is that right, Denise?
That is right. So we have 3 Kahoots coming up, and we are excited to see who will make the final podiums. So we're going to log back to the .it, and this will be for the first pizza party. Your pin is 53, 69, 4, 68. So 53, 69, 4, 68.
There should be only one right answer for these. Sometimes it goes fast. Some of these are only 10 seconds, others are 20. I'll do the best I can to read the full answers. Here we go. There are 13 questions. In episode 5, Floyd suggested one way to delete report-specific analytic indicators. Click the delete button. First copy, then click delete button. Edit and use a unique string to aid searching. First copy, then edit, and replace the name with a blank. What was the one way in which to do that? Okay, you had to edit, and then he recommended a unique string to help you find it. It's pretty tricky. Question 2. In episode 6, Virginia shared that the retired report fields in use report will help only with standard reports, help only with custom reports. It'll help with both standard or custom. It'll help with reports only if EIEIO security is enabled. It actually helped her only with custom reports. She was looking for help with standard reports. In episode 9, Jen mentioned that several Calc fields did not make her report slow because the report runs for just one worker. The report set the fully indexed report option. The Calc fields were cached and not recalculated between report runs. The Calc fields used were not the ones that affect performance. Which one was it? She had that yellow picture. Only one person got that right. She ran the report just for one worker. By the way, fully indexed report option, that doesn't make it any faster. All it does is hamper your filtering. And there are no Calc fields that everyone makes it somewhat slower. There aren't any Calc fields you have to avoid. In episode 10, Nate shared that his time to fill by step for offer, review, and screen, etc., it required over 50 Calc fields, with many that convert data to numbers, or over 75 Calc fields, many that convert data to text, over 100 Calc fields, many that obtain date difference, or he used cached CFs, not recalculated for performance. He was converting a lot of the data to text, and he was going to put that on community. I will be following up with him over the break to understand the magic he put together. In episode 14, Deborah asked about a Calc Field Share-a-thon, and David explained that at the novice level, it's only the simplest Calc Field function types, or it's the same material as advanced, but at a slower pace, or that the novice level was covered at the London Share-a-thon, or the novice level does not cover RBO Calc Field function types. So yeah, the novice level, it's not necessarily simplest, but it has nothing to do with LRV or expect single instance. No RBO related at the novice level. In episode 15, Laura mentioned which of these fields is most GDPR sensitive: compensation basis amount, home postal code, hire date, or date of birth. Mentioned several times date of birth. A lot of people seem to know that one. Question 7, in episode 16, Afshan suggested that a report admin dashboard could be used to help maintain Calc fields, help find flow running reports, help enforce naming conventions, all of the above. Our question is, what was she suggesting? So she suggested that this is going to help maintain Calc fields. There's actually a maintain Calc fields option. In episode 17, Agustin suggests using which operator in the report filter for report list prompt: contains, equals to, starts with, or all of the above. He had a trick where he was using a pipe to separate between a list of workers that could enter into a prompt. So it was a long string, and so contains is the answer. Charlynn, you're pulling away, it looks like. Many questions still to go. Question 9. In episode 18, Michele showed the report bursting output is in XML format, in CSV format, in Excel or PDF format, or in any of several available formats. What did you say you could do with report bursting? It actually shows, if you were looking closely, Excel or PDF format. Everyone's trying to catch up to Marilyn. Question 10, episode 19, Laureen showed which of the following has a use for lookup range bands Calc field. Return the value based on the beginning and ending value. Return exact age of a worker. Convert a numeric value to text. Return the Roman numeral for 53. The lookup range band does a value in between a beginning and an end. Well, congrats, Britt and Marilyn, close for first place. Episode 19, Rebecca shares Calc Fields to return if a dependence worker is a VIP. Which Calc field does she say to create first? An extract single instance, extract multiple instance, lookup related value, or true-false condition? So a dependent, their worker, is that worker a VIP? A certain management level, let's say director or above. Yeah, do a true-false condition first, so then you can do an extract single instance to do a lookup related value. Okay, this is getting quite interesting. 3 people close to each other. From episode 20, Stephani shares that all of her employees are auto-enrolled into digital learning by using what? Workday Delivered Configuration, Workday Cloud Platform Tool, a Boomerang integration, or many Calc fields on the matrix report. Stephani was actually talking about learning reporting, but she used a Boomerang integration for that. Very close, Britt and Laura. Marilyn both behind also. Final question. From episode 21, Rick shared that his approach to Roman numeral Calc field challenge was different because he started with a Google search for algorithm help. He started with paper and pencil. He started with a similar solution from community. He planned to do it twice, so his first attempt was a throwaway. This one was from episode 21, the most previous one, and I'm the one who started with a Google search. He actually started with paper and pencil. And the winner of the first Pizza Party Kahoot Challenge is Laura. Congratulations. 600 and something points in front of Marilyn. And then Marilyn, congratulations, 400 whole points in front of Britt. We do have 2 more to go.
Wow, that's right, David. We have the next one. We will have to put in a new PIN number for the next Kahoot. The PIN number for this one is 8.
Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
8110234.
All right, this one I'm going to do 8110234. And now the next 2 do not have 13 questions. The next 2, both still for pizza parties, but fewer questions. 8110234. All right, position management. Okay, 6 questions. Episode 11, Bren mentioned an example where 2 people were in the same position, and she now uses position management to prevent this from happening. job management to have more control of the data. She appreciates having position management for accurate reporting. She uses a Boomerang to find and fix this issue. And you will see on number 4 in the picture, there's same position ID. She actually appreciates having position management for accurate reporting. This was actually not a problem for her. This was by design. She liked having that. So only 4 people got that one right. Dan, Tom, okay. Episode 12, Natalie shared she likes position management because it requires loose control. It requires tight control. It offers a spectrum from loose to tight. It offers out-of-the-box configuration that happened to match her company's approach. So it actually offers a spectrum between loose and tight, and that's what she was showing in that slide. That was her view of it, by the way. So far, we have 2 fans of position management. And looks like a pretty close. Okay, episode 13. Charlynn shared a pic with chairs and a table. The table is company's CEO, payroll admin, job profile, the supervisory org. The chairs were the positions. What was the table? The table was the supervisory org surrounded by the chairs or the positions. A lot of people got that. Dan, Michele, Tom, or sorry, Dan, Michael, and Tom. Question 4, episode 14. Carl shared his approach for creating dummy rules because not everyone could understand the SMART rules. Workday comes with 2 dummy rules for free. Rules cannot be added if there is an in-progress event. You need additional rules in a rare case that all rules are false. A lot of people liked his, I think of it as a hack. He suggested just create some dummy rules so that you have them available. That's because you couldn't add any rules after if there was in-progress event. All right, Dan is pretty far ahead, but pretty close here for second place. 2 questions. Episode 16, Robin shared that her change job BP 37-step 53 condition rules was too complex, just right, average complexity, too simple, or it was going to slow down her tenant. It was too complex. She explained that. That's what her recommendation was, to simplify it. Okay, Dan, there's 1 question left for Gretch, Tammy, Liz, others to catch up to. Episode 16, Melissa shared how her company manages Workday releases. She encourages collaboration via community. She exports the What's New report to Excel and adds columns. She uses Calc Fields to help prioritize items, or she does all of the above. She actually does do all of the above. She did mention a lot about the What's New report, but she liked the collaboration and she uses Calc Fields to help her prioritize. Okay, Dan, you stayed in first place. Congratulations. You're the 2nd winner of the pizza party. Eric, congratulations, about 900 points behind. And then Michael, about 200 points behind Eric. All right, Dan, congratulations. We now have 2 winners of the 3 pizza parties. 1 more to go.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Final one.
A little bit long.
Okay. Our pen is 5480994. 5480944. 9. Try that again.
Okay. Go ahead.
5480.
Okay, 5480, 99.4. 1 more time.
5480, 99.4.
There you go. I'm going to say 548, 994. The 0 messes everything up.
Okay, there's only 5 questions.
Okay, final Kahoot of the year. From episode 1, Mike's Boomerang fixes all uppercase names from Workday Recruiting resume parsing, Workday Recruiting auto forward, external recruiting email connector, rehires who prefer to shout their name in all uppercase. We got a theme going, by the way. These are all going to be Boomerang and integration questions. All right, a lot of people remember here, all uppercase came in from the resume parsing. In episode 4, Belinda said something about files as part of the Boomerangs. She said writing a file was the hardest part. Only one file in Boomerang leaves Workday. Many files in Boomerang leave Workday. No files leave Workday in Boomerang setup. Hey, that's what she liked about it. There were no files that were written. Data just came out and they were put right back in. Oh, Callie, welcome to the top. If you could stay up there. Episode 7, Lisa desires using SurveyMonkey because it helps gain employee trust in the surveys. It helps gain accurate results. It provides better multiple selection testing. It's easier to group employees into barrels of monkeys. It helps gain employees trust is the comment that she had made. One person got that right. I hope you see your name up there. But we're down to question 4 out of 5. Episode 8. Chitra compares Workday Studio launch parameters with filters on reports, prompts on reports, DRFs on reports, Calc Fields on reports. This is Workday Studio. They call them launch parameters. Reports call them prompts. Callie, looks like you got that right. Aunt or aunt right under behind you, and then Gail, pretty close. One question left, the final Kahoot question. In episode 15, Mike shared the boomerang that resets passwords only in Sandbox by restricting the scheduled future process to Sandbox, by manually changing passwords in Sandbox every Monday, by manually changing passwords in prod every Friday night, by checking for prod versus Sandbox URL in the Boomerang code itself. This one I found very interesting, a fitting final question, restricting the scheduled future process to Sandbox. Haven't heard very many people talk about that trick. Let's see where we end with the final winner of the pizza party. Allie, congratulations. Wow, okay, so over 1,000 points ahead of AR, who's 150 points ahead of Aunt or Aunt. Well, congratulations everybody who won the pizza parties. Logan, how are we going to get pizza to them?
We are going to have each of our winners reach out to Denise. You can do that in the chat. You can email her. You can reach out to her on LinkedIn, and she will be more than happy to arrange that for you. Thanks everyone for playing, and congratulations to our winners.
All right, Kane, I think we're wrapping up. As in,
well, thank
wrapping
you.
Up. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, David, and thank you, Logan, and thank you, Denise, and special thank you to Leslie for sharing on the show today. Congratulations to the 3 pizza winners. It's a pleasure to sponsor that. Same for David and Humanity as well. We are posting this to our YouTube channel, so make sure you go over there, head over there, subscribe, click the notifications when we post it. You'll get notified when the video is up. And we will also host a open mic session after we close out the show. Lastly, just thank you everybody that's taken part in the sharing show all year round. This is our 22nd episode. A lot of work goes in from the guys and from everybody sharing, so appreciate everyone's help on that. And finally, last thing of the year to say from me is everybody have a great work day.